Hello, twin flames, and welcome to the DMTDF reading for Wednesday. So we're going to use the Divine Confessions of a Broken Heart today. So what do the masculines want to confess to you? That's the main one, okay? What do they want to confess to you today from their broken heart? And this means the things that they are struggling with, things they're dealing with, the things they're healing. So I feel these could be wounds that they are healing in the silence, because as I'm saying this, they're blocking my throat. So things that they are healing in the silence, or things they're afraid of, expressing to you, or reasons even why they are holding themselves back from you. So the first one is the most important one. This jumped out, and this is actually pink writing, and pink is connected with the heart, and the romance, because I'm feeling the energy of Archangel Jophiel around this, because this could be a wound that's been healed deep within them. They're saying to you, I fear that you have forgotten me. I don't want you moving on without me. Now, that's a real painful thing to admit, because you might think, well, hang on a minute. I always feel like he's the one or she's the one that's forgotten me because they aren't reaching out. He or she can reach out to me at any time. I'm not going anywhere. Why would they think that? I'm not moving on with anyone else. I'm not out with anyone else. They are the one in the karmic situation, or they are the one doing this or that. Why do they feel that? Well, remember, everything is a mirror. Everything is a mirror. So they're in fear that you've forgotten them, because really they've forgotten themselves. You are mirrors. You are one. So he's saying to you, I've forgotten myself. I've forgotten myself along the way, and I don't want you moving on without me. I've tried to move on without you. It doesn't work. I don't want you with anyone else. I understand that it's taking me time to do my work and, heal my life and make changes. But I don't want you moving on. And I'm afraid that you've forgotten me. What if I reach out to you and you've changed your number, or you don't know who I am, or you've forgotten me? And these are crazy notions, but these are wounds that the angels are helping them to heal. So I feel Archangel Jophiel is helping the masculines to see themselves through the eyes of love, not fear, to see the beauty in life again, and to understand that, they are not easy to forget. And you're not easy to forget. How could you possibly forget each other? He's saying, I need to know how you truly feel about me. Now, you may think, how can he not know? I've told him 100,000 times. He knows because of my actions. Isn't this the other way around? I know that's what you're feeling, Divine Feminine. But he's saying to you, I need to know how you truly feel about me before I put myself out there. So this is really indicating that you're going to have that heart-to-heart conversation. He's going to bite the bullet in a way and come forward, and he may even ask you how you feel. Or you may tell him how you feel without him having to ask, because you see the pain in his eyes. But I feel what he's saying here is, I need to know how you truly feel about me before I reach out. And this is why they've been spying on you. It's been coming up. The masculines have been watching you on social media. They've been spying on you, seeing what you're doing. And he's trying to receive some kind of sign from the universe that you feel the same way, that you want to hear from him, that you haven't forgotten about him. And these can also be the way that his ego controls him to hold himself back. So I feel he's wanting you to know the reasons why he may be holding himself back. And he's saying, I can't handle the thought of you being with someone else. So I feel that, if anyone's watching, say if you've been blocked for no reason at all, and you don't know why, the masculine has been really struggling with the thought of you with someone else. And he's blocked you so he can block that out. Because he's saying, I don't want you moving on without me. The thought of you being with someone else makes me act crazy. And I can't deal with that right now. So I feel some of the masculines may have blocked the feminine because of that reason. But they will realise in a few days how crazy that is, and they will unblock you again. That's always the way it works. Okay, they will unblock you, block you, unblock you. It's like a vicious circle, and it's their own stuff. It's nothing to do with you. Okay, you haven't done anything but love them and communicate that love, but there's a block, and they give me a block in the throat. This is because the air needs to be cleared. All they really want is to ring you up and say, hey, I'm the one for you, you're the one for me, let's get it on. But life doesn't work that way sometimes. And the twin flame journey doesn't work that way because we have to learn to heal and trust and love and communicate in other ways. So he's saying, I can't handle the thought of you being with someone else. He makes me jealous. He makes me crazy. And he makes me act crazy. Because fear makes us do crazy things. And I'm really feeling this green energy around the heart because, we can say we're green with envy or we're green with jealousy. And it's always a sign the heart needs to heal. So, he's in fear. And also it's mirrored because if he's with a karmic partner, or he's with someone else, he's really been shown how it is from your perspective. And he's thinking, how do you deal with that? How do you deal with me being in this relationship, or me not admitting to you how I really feel, or me blocking you? So he's learning from his own mistakes in a way, because there is no mistakes, only lessons. When you left, it felt like someone took a hold of my heart and tore it in two. So he's saying to you, when we part, when we parted, whether it was you walking away from them or them walking away from you, he's saying when you left, it felt like someone had took a hold of my heart and ripped it in two. And I know you're thinking the same thing. So I'm reading these out, and I know these messages will also be resonating very powerfully with the divine feminine, because you really want to know how they feel about you. You worry that they've forgotten you. You don't want them moving on without you. You can't handle the thought of them being with someone else either. And when they left, it felt like someone took a hold of your heart and tore it in two. So what the angels are really showing you here is, it works both ways. You hurt, they hurt. You feel heartbroken, they feel heartbroken. So it's reminding you that you are one. And he's saying, when you left, even if they left you first, when you parted ways, it felt like someone took a hold of their heart and tore it in two. And I know you've been through that in separation, when you finished the conversation, or if they've blocked or ghosted you in any way. It's felt that way. And he's saying, I feel it too. It breaks my heart too. And they're giving me fear. And he's dealing with fear. I'm afraid of intimacy, but I want to be close to you. So he's saying, I'm afraid of the intimacy because of the overwhelmingness of it. And because I need to be free first. But I want to be close to you so badly. I want to be in your presence. I want to know how you truly feel about me. I don't want you with anybody else. I don't want you forgetting about me. I don't want my heart to be torn in two. So he's saying all of these things to you. And I want to bring in as well the masculine Christmas deck, because, we're close now. What else does he want to say to you? So he's saying to you, wow, our friends know the truth. Now, sometimes I do this, two karmic cards in this deck, because sometimes, when I'm busy and I'm putting my cards away when I've used a few decks, they get stuck in the same. And I wasn't going to use this deck today. I was going to use this deck tomorrow, but clearly it needs to come out now. And these karmic messages are, stop blaming me for everything. Our friends know the truth. So if the masculine is spending time with their friends, if they're in a karmic situation, their friends know the truth. They know they're not happy. They don't belong there. Changes are coming. And also he's afraid that you're blaming him for everything. Please don't blame me for everything. I'm doing the best I can, okay? And he's saying, I'm working hard to make it real. So please stop blaming me for everything. Now, a few of you need to hear that, because you may be thinking, oh, he's not doing this, he's not doing that, or it's his fault, or he's done that. And you've been asked to forgive, because he is working hard to make it real. He's working hard right now, and he's saying, I'm dreaming of making love. And this is very powerful, because, the dreaming of each other and kissing each other especially has been coming up throughout the readings today. So dreaming this into reality. And he's saying mistletoe can be deadly if you mean it. So he's saying, I want to kiss you under the mistletoe, but I am afraid of that intimacy, because I do mean it. And I do love you, but I want to be close to you anyway. So he's saying, I mean it. This love is real. I'm working hard to make it real. Please stop blaming me for things. I'm in pain too. My heart breaks too. And I need to know you love me too. So give me time. I'm gathering the courage and the power to move forward. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.